Okay, we're broadcasting now, Jennifer. We're on the air.
Yay!
And we're gonna play The Longest Journey. This is exciting.
Super.
Are you ready to get back into the game? We're gonna play The Longest
Hold on
Journey.
a second. The audio is... I've got to turn the video off.
That's what you look like. You look so cute.
Wait, that's weird. Why? Is
Huh?
it picking me up?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, here's the microphone. You probably sound quiet.
Oh.
Should be working.
Alright.
What? I got something on my face? Is my hair okay? What are you looking at?
What are you looking at? So hopefully there's people. The two people said they would come and watch.
Is there
then-
anyone in there now?
Well, it doesn't say that there is yet, but it could be lagging, you know. Check the viewer list. One person's in there. So
Is that us watching?
no, that's Tiffy.
Oh, okay.
So if you're in there right now and you're watching and the audio sounds okay, let us know. See?
I
A
can't-
reaction. It says hey. She said hey.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so anyway,
I see white, green, white.
Jennifer has broken her glasses, so she is blind right now.
Yes.
She can make out fuzzy shapes on the screen.
I see white, green, white.
But the important thing is that she can hear, because we have an audio splitter now.
Yes. But game is visual. And that's... Whoa, my God, she moved.
She's walking. Let's begin the game. So if you remember where we were at last time, we took a really long time to... We could not figure out what to do next, and finally we looked it up, and there was a post-it note here we were supposed to take, Jennifer.
Yes.
And we completely overlooked it. T-Bot says, looks good, but there's a lot of weird noises coming from the mic.
Is that picking up the fan?
It might be picking up the fan. Like it's rubbing on something.
Oh.
It might just be that this mic is just bad.
It is a really terrible mic.
I could turn the fan off, but I'll turn the fan off, I guess. Maybe that'll. It's hard to believe that it's even picking up the fan. Anyway, so let's see. Let's give her the post-it note that we found. Whoops. No, it's this one.
Found a gold ring under the common room sofa. If it's yours, let me know. But no false claims, please. Fiona.
Good thing this is not a false claim, right, Jennifer?
Nope.
They really knew how to design tacky furniture back in the late 22nd century.
They sure did. Let's give her the post-it note. Hand it to her. It's flashing because we're correct.
Is that...
That's what that means.
I saw this note on the corkboard. I think the ring might belong to me.
Do you have to have your legs up
I'm
like that?
sorry I have to
Well,
ask, but
'cause you're
could you describe
taking
the
up
ring?
so much of the couch.
Sure thing. It
I'm only
says
taking up
Sweet
half.
16.
You're taking
My
up
dad
more
gave it to
than
me.
half.
Oh,
I
no.
think it was the only birthday of mine he remembered, or at least acknowledged.
Oh, that's
Yes,
sad.
that's the one. I found it under the sofa when I was vacuuming. Here you are, darling.
Thanks. It's not worth much, but it's got a certain sentimental value for me.
It's a very pretty ring.
Yeah, it is. My
really-
dad never gave me anything pretty before or since.
Oh.
He must have won a poker game or something that day. You know what's strange? I don't hate him. He's a bastard and he treated me like crap almost every single day of my life. But I don't hate him. I feel sorry for him.
Man,
Why?
Debbie Downer
Because
April.
he doesn't know how to love. He can't love anybody or anything. And because he'll be miserable every second of every minute of every day until the day he dies.
Tell us how you really
I'm
feel.
glad that life is behind me. I hope I never have to see him again. No, that doesn't sound right. I've made a choice not to see him again. Ever.
Yeesh.
Well, that sure is a personal problem, huh?
Indeed.
Can you imagine that, Jen? Somebody having issues with their parents?
Whoa.
Hard to imagine, isn't it?
Yeah.
By the way, Jennifer's hair is blue. Whoa, it's so
Ah.
blue. Look at it. I just wanted to point that out for
Can
the
they
viewers.
tell though? Like,
Sure.
because I'm wearing these headphones and it's dark.
Nah, it's not. Oh, I should turn the light on, actually. For better lighting. Hey, look, Curious Valkyrie has arrived.
Hey, it's Sarah! Yay!
And T-Bot says, Jen, your hair looks great.
Aww.
See? They can't
Thanks.
tell. And Curious Valkyrie says, welcome back to Chicago.
Yay!
Now, Sarah, Jennifer's blind right now, so
Yes.
she can't actually read your text.
I'm assuming Sarah is orange.
Sarah is orange, and I will read all of her words to you.
Okay.
So that way you can communicate.
Yay!
Anyway, we just gave her the note, and we got the ring. Let's look at our new ring that we just got. Look, it's made of gold.
Is that
Dad
what-
gave me this gold ring on my 16th birthday.
And we learned a bummer story about April's dad, how she hates him.
Yeah. That was really depressing.
And Jennifer can't relate to that at all.
No.
Not at all.
No.
All
I
right.
don't go like around to strangers, you know. Like,
Hey, she's not a stranger. She's her
Yeah.
landlord.
yeah. But yeah, I'd be like,
She's a nice
hey,
lesbian landlord.
Thanks for finding my ring. I really appreciate it. Bye. Not like this was a gift from my father and he killed a man.
From my father.
I hate the bastard with every fiber of my being.
Sarah says that that landlord is the best character in the game.
Wow.
Probably because she's a lesbian. However, Sarah hasn't played very far, so she doesn't have a big frame of reference to decide what is the best character of the game.
I would
So
imagine.
maybe you'll change your mind later, Sarah. Oh, I think there's actually an extra viewer in the chat. Oh, it says there's 3 people. Could be somebody new. Anyway, now we finally know what to do with this machine. Remember this machine, Jen?
100.
Yay.
It's percent, I guess. 100% pressure?
That's kind of nice.
Whoops.
I feel kind of bad though that like that's like her sentimental gift from her dad and she's using it to fix the crappy water thing.
Okay, so we use the ring
I hope it doesn't melt or anything.
to fix the water. Hey, we've got important puzzles
It's
to solve.
alive!
We can't get sentimental. Okay, so we fixed the ring. Now let's see. Now what do we do? Oh, it seems to be working now. Maybe we turn the wheel?
It won't budge. The pressure's probably too high.
Maybe we check. Oh, we can mess with these things now. So what can we do? There's 2 dials we can turn.
This is entirely on you to figure out because I can't even tell that you're doing
Yeah.
anything right now.
I figured. Huh. So we have to figure out what pattern these things have to be in. I'm not sure how we're supposed to know that.
Are you moving? Are they like slide things?
Like, the red one is the one that won't turn.
There's a red one?
Yeah. And, I feel like maybe they all have to be horizontal. Use the lights.
Yeah.
Well, I can't use them at the bottom. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. All should be green. But see, this thing, all it does is it changes which one is red, and then this one rotates these little thingies based on, and they all rotate except the one that it's red. So it seems like that I have to get them in some kind of shape. How did they look before? Well, now they're all vertical again. Is that how they started? Let's try messing with this thing.
Nada. Nothing.
Okay, I didn't do anything. Anyway. There must be a secret to this. Maybe they're all supposed to be horizontal is what I'm thinking.
What's Sarah saying? 'Cause there's a
Yeah,
giant ball of
that's what
feathers.
I was gonna try, Sarah. Horizontal. Except, it's easier said than done. Oh, there we go.
Yay!
Yeah, okay, they all had to be horizontal. Alright, so now that's green. So let's try to move this thing.
Budge! The pressure's probably too high.
Oh, now we can turn that knob. So now the pressure's lower. Let's try turning this. We can turn it!
Yay!
Oh my goodness, we figured out, we solved the machine!
Yay!
We solved the machine! Now we can take these clamps. That was all just to get those clamps.
So what do we need the clamps for?
We need the
I'm not
clamps.
leaving my gold ring. Somebody's
Oh.
going to have to replace that cable eventually.
Oh, we can take the ring back. Now that we're... See, Jen, we're not just leaving the ring there.
Good.
It's a valuable heirloom. Okay. So now we've got the clamps. With the clamps, I think we can get... There's like a key in the subway. And I think you need the
Oh,
clamps.
yeah, that's right. And then we need the key for that gate?
Need the key for, Yeah, something like that was in that downtown area. I think that's it. Okay, so right here, there's where the key is. Okay, let's see if we have all the parts we need. Whoops, that's not the inventory. So the clamp, we could combine that with the rubber
That won't
ducky.
do any good. I need something tight to keep the clamp open.
Oh, something tight to keep the clamp open. Oh. We need to blow up the rubber ducky first. Okay, it's blown up. Now we wrap the clamp around the rubber ducky, and I think we need something else too. Oh, the rope? The clothesline, I think. There. Now we have a rubber ducky with the clamp and the clothesline.
MacGyver, eat your heart out.
Sarah says, blow it up! We're way ahead of you, Sarah. We're smart.
When I was a wee lass, I tried fishing a couple of times in the pond behind my house, but I never caught anything. I hope my luck's improved.
There it goes. You can't see, but she's lowering the rubber ducky.
I wish I had vision so I could
Okay,
see how
so
the hell
let me
that
The clamp's closed. I won't be able
How
to pull
is
the
that
key up.
supposed to work?
Oh, well, it didn't work. I screwed it up.
Oh, are they supposed to be
Okay,
open?
let me explain what's supposed to happen. No, here's how it's supposed to work. Okay, first of all, the rubber ducky, see, you wrap it around the clamp, and then when you blow up the rubber ducky, it holds the clamp open. And then you lower it with the clothesline, and then, like, when the rubber ducky deflates, then the clamp is supposed to automatically close on the key. You understand? That's what's supposed to be happening.
Okay. So is it because there's a tape on it?
I think we just weren't fast enough. How do I,
I don't think I would ever have thought of this solution to this puzzle.
No,
other-
this is the most...
No, the clamp's closed. I won't be able to pull the key up.
This is the most weird and obscure puzzle in the whole game. And it happens early on, too. Oh, it's not working. How do we get it to work? Oh, wait a
Rubber
second.
glove. Patched up and good as new. Rubber glove.
Oh.
Patched up and good as new.
I think we're supposed to blow up the
Is
rubber
there
ducky.
a-
Oh, here we go. Here we
I
go.
have to take the ducky off first.
Oh, we gotta take the ducky off first? Okay, so I guess we just have to start over. First, we blow up the rubber ducky. Then we put it on the clamp. Then we quickly stick it down here. We just probably weren't fast enough last time.
Do you get it?
I think so.
That's a pretty cool catch.
We got it.
Good job.
We just solved the most obscure and inexplicable puzzle in the game. It's all downhill from here, Jennifer.
Yeah.
Okay, so now let's go to the other place. I guess we have to wait for the train. Now, I think we should be able to solve all the puzzles in the downtown area now. I think.
I can't wait till I get new glasses.
I can't wait till you can see.
I know.
That's gonna be awesome.
My new glasses, they're so cute.
Maybe you can watch Twitch on your iPad, right?
Yeah, because it's right next to me.
Maybe you could take the iPad, watch the Twitch stream of this, and just watch it with a delay.
I don't know, like,
You could listen to the audio of this game, and then watch the visuals on the iPad, maybe.
right now?
Yeah, why not? Because that way you'd be able to see it. I mean, you could do that if you want to. If
I
it's.
guess.
Do you want to try that? Where's your iPad?
It's in the other room, but it's like, I'm gonna need to plug it in.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You want to do that? Well.
Do you have an outlet?
Yeah. It's not there.
Alright, I'm gonna do that then.
Okay.
Ugh. Is anybody saying anything?
No, nobody said anything since Sarah advised us to blow up the rubber ducky. But she said she'd be playing Pokemon, so she wouldn't have time. By the way, Sarah, I started playing Fire Emblem, and I'm on Chapter 5 now, and it's very fun.
Ugh.
Did you beat Fire Emblem, Sarah? Okay, just barely reaches. Maybe you could turn it this way.
Not
That's
gonna
better.
work.
Bruh.
Definitely not.
No.
How do I
Turn the
get
volume
out of
down.
He's like, yeah.
Sarah, oh, you beat Fire Emblem? Cool. It's a lot of fun. I really like it.
What is your channel called? Just Flipsider 99?
Yeah, Flipsider 99.
There it is. Oh man. Whoa!
You can see now.
Oh
do
my
I go
god,
from
I
here?
can't even tell April's on that screen. Oh look, there she is.
Yeah, I finally beat Shin Megami Tensei 4, so now I can play it. Jen, now you can actually see what's happening, even though you'll be like 15 seconds behind.
Well, that's okay.
But you'll be able to
I
hear.
can help you kind of now.
Yeah, kind of.
Hey, there's a shop called Sextacies.
Yeah, there was. Yeah, that sounds like a fun shop. We should go there sometime. Okay, so I think the key is for this box, this fuse box. Whoops, I keep confusing the inventory with that thing. Okay, let's give it a try. Wait, maybe I've got to get a close
It's a
up.
fuse box.
Is it for the fuse box or is it for the door?
I thought it was for the fuse box. As weird as that sounds. Yep. Okay, now we got another puzzle. There's sparks.
The cable's almost
Well,
completely
you're gonna
severed.
need the rubber
It would
glove.
probably be easy to pull it out, provided I have some kind of protection against the electricity.
Good thing I have a rubber glove that has the hole patched up by a band-aid.
Because that seems very effective.
Totally.
Why does April have to run around solving everyone's problems? Like, do
Hey.
people just not hire repairmen in the future? Like, is that a thing? Like, have all the repairmen...
People don't hire repairmen in the present.
Wait, you do?
Dang, Marquis, light up! Hell, it gone dead on me now. I'm going to have to fix that sign proper this time round, I just need me a ladder and some tools from the basement.
I think he's supposed to be kind of a, what's it, that Billy Bob Thornton character. Sling Blade.
I don't think I've ever seen Sling Blade.
That's the movie where Billy Bob Thornton's like, I reckon I would eat some taters,
Oh, cool! I can bring up the chat too.
Oh, nice.
This is
Now
awesome.
you can read what Sarah is typing. Type some more
Yay!
stuff, Sarah, because Jen can read it now.
Yay!
Just to celebrate. Oh, now we can go into the alley and we can go back here.
Yeah, I like how
I don't know where to go
even though
first.
this isn't like super detailed, they added enough detail so you could see his butt crack. Because that's an important detail.
It's very important to see that. Well, this seems creepy back here. Wait, let's try to go in the entrance first.
It's locked.
Oh, it's locked. Okay, so you got to go into the alley. Okay. Sarah says, "Hooray!"
Yeah, I see that. Because I
Let's,
can read it now on here.
Let's go ahead and save our game.
Now I don't have to rely on you anymore, Brian.
Oh no.
When's the last time somebody picked up the garbage? Smells like moldy caramel popcorn and bingo cherry cola. Disgusting.
You, not Bingo Cherry Cola.
Yeah.
It's a mountain of garbage.
A mountain of garbage.
And it would have been a really long line anyway, so I didn't miss that much.
Yeah, like you wouldn't have had time to wait in that line. I mean, there was a video you could have watched, but
Yeah.
you could probably just watch that on YouTube.
Exactly.
I don't think it's anything.
I didn't
Different.
want to see if they were giving out any swag or anything, but...
Let's try to open the
It's
fire
the
door.
theater's fire exit. There's no doorknob. It's impossible to open it from this side.
Uh-oh.
Plus,
What are we
like,
gonna do?
chances are, too, it would have been on, like, Xbox, which would have been, like, the worst
It's a
thing.
closed garbage bin.
Because that's what they did for the Mass Effect 3 demo.
Oh,
was,
that sucks.
was everything was on Xbox. And they're just like, and I'm like, what about PC? And they're just like, just try to figure it out.
What did I just do?
What did you do?
Oh, I can close or open it. Let's open it.
You closed the garbage bin.
Just in case I need to, throw anything away. Okay, so what else is there to do here? Oh, look at this. Shadow.
Wait, yeah, there's the shooter.
It reminds me of something, but I just can't put my finger on it. I feel an uncontrollable urge to raise my hands, though.
It's the shadow's just like
Looks like a police
The
officer.
shadow's being cast by those garbage bags.
like the third man. Oh, now I'm seeing you click on it.
Use the monkey in the hat. Well, I'm aware of that, Sarah. You don't have to go and spoil it like that. Jeez. Jennifer wants to be surprised. So anyway, Jen, we use the monkey in the hat. Are we supposed to do that right now? I guess we are. Let's put the hat on it first. So I guess you've gotten this far, huh, Sarah? So we want to make it look like a police officer first. And then if you put the monkey down, it creates a voice. But I'm not sure what the purpose of doing this is right now.
Maybe because...
Can't she even see it? Yeah, because Sarah, so she has the iPad.
Yeah.
And she's watching this stream on her iPad.
See, I'm using my iPad. So I
The
can
visual
see.
she's getting on a 15-second delay, but the audio she's getting live. So it's not confusing at all. Well, where do we put
That's
the
how
monkey
I'm
down?
also able to read the
Oh, maybe I
thing
would
now,
just wind
the
them up.
chat. That thing is so creepy!
Spread your legs and do the monkey.
Mildly
Why
amusing,
would you
but
ever want
irritating as
that?
hell. I'll shut him up now.
Why would you ever want that thing? It's so unsettling.
It's funny.
Oh, it's so gross.
Well, it doesn't seem like I can use the monkey on it. Like anywhere here right now. I don't see what the purpose would be anyway. Oh, I can put it here. Okay. Put it by the garbage. Sarah agrees. It is creepy. It's creepy as hell.
I see that.
Hey, you. Yeah, you. Hands up. Spread your legs and do the monkey.
See, when he says spread your legs and do the monkey, like, take it out of context.
Damn.
I think it's supposed to be taken out of context.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it that?
It's naughty. This is a naughty game.
No! That should have a trigger warning,
Okay.
okay? I...
So,
Hands up.
now we've created that situation, but
There's no doorknob. It's impossible to open. It's the theater's
now
fire
it
hazard. It's a fire alarm and a smoke detector.
Oh.
now what do we do?
And there's like a wheel.
It's filled with a
Oh
bunch
no,
of dry
that's the
rags,
garbage
newspapers,
can.
and a half-empty oil can.
Is there...
Maybe we're supposed to set a
Extreme
fire.
fire hazard?
Maybe.
Hey, you. Yeah, you.
Check my inventory.
Hands up.
Okay. Could we create a fire?
And do
Yeah,
Oh,
you
yeah,
can
we
make
have-
a fire in
we
the
have a match-
garbage can.
We have a matchbook. Yeah. That's what we're supposed to do. Okay, let's create a fire. Okay, so the fire will draw somebody out, and then this thing will...
All right, somebody's coming.
Hell, blazes, we got us a fire.
hands up.
Now, where's that voice coming from?
Yeah, you.
Show yourself.
Hands up. Spread your legs and do
All right there,
the
mister.
monkey.
Just don't you fire that gun now, you hear? I'm sorry I chased you earlier. Freddy will do the monkey for you right now if that's what you want, He'll do the monkey until you ask him to stop, I reckon,
Yeah, you. Hands
He's
up.
gonna do the monkey now.
Spread your
Oh my
legs.
god.
He's doing the monkey.
Do the monkey.
Now's our chance to get in! We did it!
Oh god.
We're so brilliant! We're in the
I'm gonna
theater!
watch him do the monkey.
He's doing the monkey, Jen. We made it to the theater, finally.
Did you know that?
All this effort just to get into a theater.
Oh my god, is that the monkey?
That's the
Oh
monkey,
my
yeah.
god. He looks...
Quite a thing, isn't it? So now we're gonna talk to Cortez.
All the time I spent trying to get into the theater, he could have just quietly walked out to meet me,
Seriously!
kicking the guy.
What
I
the
know.
fuck?
What a dick, right? Let's save
Like-
our game again.
Getting closer.
Seems like a good place to save it.
They will be here soon.
Hey, jerk.
Bastards. Why are you so? You have any reason to be happy?
You have no idea what I went through to find you. First,
Why are? Because we're both gonna
Do you
die.
like movies?
Everyone
sure, who doesn't? Wait a second. I was trying to tell you that
I don't much like modern movies myself. They're either too loud and expensive or too obscure and self-indulgent. But old movies, really old movies, have a charm and a simplicity that appeals to me.
Now I don't
listen, please don't interrupt me again. It's starting to piss me off.
Yeah.
But I have never interrupted you, unless I've had something important to say, of course.
He sounds
But
like
go
you.
Yeah.
What is it you
I've
wanted to
never
talk about?
interrupted you, unless I had something
Why did you
important
make
to
me
say.
search all over the city for you?
you would come sooner or later.
Search for me? I've been here for hours,
No way
señorita.
out of it.
I haven't moved.
You know that.
The question ought to be,
Way out of it, you heard
what
now.
made you go out of your way to find me?
Duh.
Yeah.
We agreed to meet this morning.
We agreed to meet this morning, remember?
As I remember it, there was no agreement. I said tomorrow, but you refused. I assumed you weren't interested. I apologize for making myself unavailable, however.
Don't give me that. You wanted me to come looking for you again.
Yeah.
Actually, no, I had to lay low for a few hours.
Does it have anything to do with the cop that was staking this place out?
Yeah. So it was a good thing I didn't stick my head out the door to look for you then, no?
He's gone now. Are you in some kind of trouble with the police? Wait, don't tell me. Immigration.
Immigration.
No, señorita. Not the police.
Racist.
There are bigger players than the police.
Uh-oh. It's
Uh-oh.
bigger than
Don't
the
wanna
police.
know.
That
I'm
sounds
not getting mixed
ominous.
up with the mob or gangs or anything like that.
There's not much you want to be mixed up in at all, is there?
Who is it?
My life's complicated enough as it is, Mr. Cortez. I don't even know what I'm doing here.
Answers.
You would come.
You want, you need.
Oh yeah, that
Answers.
reminds me. I got an
You
update
keep telling me
from
that, but you never give me any answers.
the
Just more
Longest Journey
questions.
Kickstarter.
Like, who's out to
And
get you?
Zoe
What's
looks a
going on
lot
with me?
better
How can
now.
you know so much
that's
about
good.
me?
I plan to answer all your questions today, April.
She looks really cute
By
now
the time you
instead
go to
of
sleep
like
tonight,
horrifying.
Your world will have changed. And nothing will ever be the same.
Did you hear that?
You're just being cryptic again. It's like soap opera sex. Lots of boring dialogue, and when they finally go to bed, everything's dark and covered by blankets.
You want the full Monty then?
No!
With me.
No!
Come outside.
No!
No more talk.
Don't do it,
I will show
April!
you the
Show you
truth,
the
and
truth.
by the truth I mean my penis.
No! Don't do
Going
it,
to show
April!
us the truth.
This is probably as good a place as any.
Ah!
There's no one around to see.
No!
Rats.
And they see it all the
See
time.
what?
My penis.
Stand back, señorita.
What for? What are you doing?
It's really big.
Why, Alice? I'm sending you through the looking glass.
Dum dum.
Uh-oh. Oh, shit.
What? What is that? Please tell me it's a hologram.
It's a mirror to reflect your dreams.
Uh-oh.
I don't see anything, just light.
Oh, you have to step through.
Step through that? Oh no, I don't think so.
Whoa.
This is the moment of decision, April. All time,
See,
past and present,
it's weird
revolves
when I look
around this
there,
moment.
it's like a
The
big
destiny
blue
of
blob,
worlds
and
is
then
in
I
your
look here,
hands.
and it's like, wow, there's
But you
detail
must
and
make the
stuff.
choice on
Graphics.
your own. La vida es corta. You must decide how to live it best.
I'm not doing it. Alright, I'll do it. I'm not sure what I should do.
I'm not sure what I should do.
Because that's how Jennifer feels.
I'm
Yeah.
not sure what I should do.
I understand. It's a difficult decision. Because whatever you do, your life will change forever. So take your time. Think about it. Don't rush into a decision you're not ready to make.
Aw. Alright, let's do it.
Okay, let's do it.
That was fast.
I've decided to do it.
Are you ready to step through the looking glass?
Okay.
All right, I'll do it.
Vamos.
What happens if you say
Into the
no?
light.
Do you just
They'll
go
be like,
Don't
well,
say it. It sounds
hope you
too
change your
ominous.
mind. Then it's
Just-
just like,
Tell me what's gonna
well,
happen.
guess there's nothing else to do but
You're
talk
about to
him
take
again.
the first step on the longest journey of your life.
The title!
The title!
The title!
The title!
I'll be waiting right here.
I must be insane to do this.
Yes.
Yes, it's pretty much a given.
We're insane. Let's go in the light!
Oh,
So,
I almost
Sarah,
forgot.
you made it past
When
this
you're ready
part,
to come
right?
back, pay a visit to a friend of mine called Westhouse, Brian Westhouse.
Brian Westhouse.
Brian, that's your name.
That's me!
Are you in this game?
No, of course not. I would never
Are
be.
you?
No.
Are you sure?
Okay, I'm in the game. You got
What
me.
will you do?
Whoa, what's happening? Look out! Check out these
Whoa.
amazing. That's supposed to be Cortez.
What?
That old dude. Watch. He looks so weird.
Oh my god, that's what he's supposed
That's
to
what he's
look like?
supposed to look like.
April looks drunk.
Now, Sarah said she made it a fair ways past this. What did you make it to, Sarah? Do you know? How, like, like, did you make it to the part where you're on a ship?
And may the balance protect you.
Like when you're on a ship at sea and then there's like a shipwreck. Did you make it to that?
Cortez?
Where are
Cortez!
we? Where are we,
Bad
Jennifer?
feeling about
I
this.
don't know, it hasn't gotten there yet.
I have a bad feeling about this.
What was the name Cortez told me
Oh.
to remember? Westhouse?
Brian.
Westhouse? I think that was it. Cortez said to look him up when I wanted to go home. Well,
I wanna go
wanna
home.
now.
Well, I guess it's time to look for Brian Westhouse.
Where could he be?
Yes.
Believe it or not, he is not here.
I don't believe it.
Believe it or not, Brian Westhouse isn't here.
The shutters are
Please
closed,
leave
but
a
it's daylight outside.
message.
Man, that'd be so convenient if he was right here and I could just go home
He
immediately.
doesn't one of these dudes.
Oh, look, there's a dude with a staff. And he's like doing something. And it's a creepy sound. Well, maybe he's gonna kill us. Let's talk to him.
So you
He
can't
looks like some kind
look
of
at
priest.
you can't examine the paintings for anything, right?
Not yet.
Hello?
Is there like a sundial on there?
I don't
Like
see a
is
sundial.
is this line like a channel of light, or
I
is
think
that
it's
coming from the door?
the door.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if it was like the Indiana
Et tu?
Jones thing, or like then the light.
He's speaking a weird language. So we say, I don't understand. Do you speak English? Or shake our head.
Do you speak English?
Do you speak English? Parlez-vous français? Habla español?
Aku, sta kayan paras. Inomalante kandra, ton maris orethesiton.
Now do we ask, who are you? Where am I? Where is Cortez? Or nod? Or listen.
Listen?
Yeah, we have the option to listen. Which of these 5 things should we do, Jen?
Listen?
Okay, let's listen.
Aku kandi. Good. Niranton avoch. Sank al koda magic.
Huh?
Torante. Salhe. Naven. All tongue.
What?
Now do we say, sorry, but I don't understand a single word you're saying? What does all tongue mean? I give up, but thanks anyway. Or do we just listen?
What does all tongue mean?
What does Altung mean?
Maris. Tu verinelian arantu torank lock eton.
Now do we ask, who are you? Where am I? Where is Cortez? Nod or listen?
Nod? Or listen? Listen, listen.
Aku kandi. Good. Niranton
He
avoch.
said a couple words we understand.
Sank al koda magic.
But he said that before when we
Torante.
listened.
He did.
Salhe.
So should we listen? If we
Naven.
listen again,
All tongue.
then it might decode
You
more
solved
words.
the puzzle! Jennifer!
Ah!
You're so smart! Your brain has solved this puzzle!
Yeah!
Wow, it must be working.
Whoa!
Good job, Jen. Let's listen.
Aorta e beginning. Parasintin you. You have thiesa e magic e Sarah. E the knowledge. Aritia ya ai tue by generations e umani. Knowledge of all tongue.
Let's try listening again.
Now you have allowed the magic to enter your heart, and the knowledge of all tongue, ever present but dormant. to guide your ears and your tongue.
I understand you. You speak English? Why didn't you just tell me straight away?
No, child. I do not speak English. I speak Naven, Oltung, the common language of Arcadia.
Arcadia? Wait a second. How did I get here? What is this place, and who the hell are you?
Oh, my manners have abandoned me yet again. I'm afraid my preoccupation with ancient texts and the company of my fellow fathers have left me unequipped with the grace of social intercourse.
Meaning what?
Intercourse.
Intercourse.
My name, dear child, is Tobias Grensret, and I am the Vestrum of the Sentinel, the Order of the Balance. We are the Fathers.
Tell us more about this intercourse.
I'm April.
Am I allowed to participate in the intercourse?
I take it this is your first shift, your first passage through the Divide?
I have no idea what you're talking about, but I guess this is my first shift.
Then I will explain everything. Someone must. You are without guidance, without a mentor?
Mentor? There's this guy Cortez. He assisted me, told me about magic and truth and dreams and portals. Crazy stuff. Well, it seemed crazy at the time, although now I don't...
Cortez? Ah, yes, Cortez. Very good, very good. Then come, let us proceed. Let me show you Marcuria, the grandest city of all ages.
Whoa, we're gonna see Arcadia. It's the grandest city of all ages.
I thought Marcuria was
What?
the name of the city.
That's what I said.
You said Arcadia.
Oh.
I
The
thought
Arcadia is the land,
overall
and
place.
Mercuria is the city.
Yeah, that's what it sounded like.
Whoa, weird pre-rendered graphics. Pre-Final Fantasy VII pre-rendered graphics.
Whoa!
This is what graphics looked like before Final Fantasy VII came out.
I remember. I played isometric RPGs. Ah! Don't do
Ah!
it on April's face! Why?
Explore Marcuria, April. See the sights, meet the people, and then, when you are ready, return to the temple. I will answer whatever questions you may have then.
Well, I guess we should explore the city. Let us first start by saving our game.
That's a good idea.
I'm smart. So, Jen, time to explore the city. Here's the temple. Here's a fountain. Let's
Both
go look at the
fountains been
fountain.
carved in one piece from a granite-like material. Very impressive.
It's an impressive fountain. So it's got
Nice
that going
fountain.
for it. Nice fountain.
Nice fountain.
Let's check out these stalls. I love stalls.
What about the two people fighting? What's up with that?
But you want to go look at the people fighting first? Where do you see people fighting?
Right here.
Oh, no, they're not fighting. They're just like,
Wrestling.
I think they are dancing.
Oh.
I don't know what they're doing. They're obviously weirdos. Let's stay away from them. Let's check out the stalls. There's a dancer.
In a world without the screen, that's what passes for entertainment. And it's pretty darn good.
They call TV the screen.
Huh. 'Cause that's the
Intuition
future.
tells me
Maps.
that he sells maps.
I want maps.
Maps, I got maps. Can I interest you in a map, miss? Top-notch, hand-drawn in quality ink by skilled sunriders. Ain't no better in all the Northlands.
Should we ask how much are your maps? Do you sell maps of the city? Mind if I ask you a couple questions? Or no maps for me today? Thanks.
Mind if I ask you a couple questions?
Mind if I ask you a couple of questions?
Yes, Maps?
Do you know Vestrum Tobias? How do you get along with your neighbors? What do you know about Stark? What's Arcadia like?
What are they again?
Should I just ask all of them?
Yes.
Do you know Vestrum Tobias?
Everyone knows Vestrum Tobias, girl. He's been an important part of this city for as long as I can remember.
What can you tell me about him?
The Vestrum is an honorable man, but a conservative one, and I don't know if he still has the best interests of the people at heart. Sometimes I think he worries too much about custom. The Sentinel have been our so-called protectors and keepers of the balance for so long we don't even think of it anymore. But now that the Vanguard are introducing a new way of thinking, new philosophies, I'm afraid the Sentinel will find their power diminished before too long. Their resistance to change will be their downfall. Mark my words, their downfall for certain. And Tobias, honorable man that he is, will be remembered as the captain who went down with his ship.
Well, that's very interesting. I moved the camera up to the top corner.
Okay, that's
because it was
good.
blocking the,
Words.
yeah, the words.
I was gonna ask, but I'm glad that you...
How do you get along with your neighbors?
The Cup's handler? Stay away from him, miss. He takes great joy in robbing people's purses. You can't beat him, not without magic. And he doesn't allow magic at his table.
How would he know if I did use magic?
Oh, he's got one of those blasted talismans. They're always digging up magical artifacts in Shagagriel, and they sell them to dogs like him for a silver coin or two. Get a proper job, you son of a mole!
Yeah.
Yeah, you tell him.
What do you know about Stark?
Land of wonders, strange customs, and machinery. Ah, to be in Stark.
Is that Earth?
That's
I'd give
true.
my right leg. Well, perhaps not my right leg as such. You really need two sturdy legs to stand on in this business, or you'll find yourself... yes, a grand place indeed, free of this blasted, chaotic, unpredictable magic. Does no good to anyone. Now, machines built by man, controlled by man, in servitude of man. That's the future, isn't it? Yes, the Vanguard may be a little unorthodox in their methods and teachings, but they're right about one thing. Stark and Arcadia belong together, not apart.
That doesn't sound like a good thing.
Uh-oh.
That sounds like it could be the cause of problems.
Not problems.
What's Arcadia like?
What can I say about a whole world, girl? It's a beautiful place for sure, but we're stuck in the past. We don't look ahead, not like our cousins in Stark. Magic is all well and good, but it won't bring our world
I
into
feel
the
like this
modern
guy
age,
looks
and
like he
Arcadia
belongs
is
in Beauty and the
untamed. It's wild and unpredictable. Good for the map business, sure,
What is-
but
as the
not
Beast?
so good for
No,
productivity
this
and
looks like one of the
expansion.
random people in town.
No, some
As a
people may
teacup?
consider our world
Huh?
a paradise.
As a teacup?
The Sentinel,
Or a
for
candlestick?
one, they prefer to keep
No,
it just the
like,
way it is.
as like one of the
Me, I'd like
townspeople.
to
Like,
see
he
some
just like looks like he
changes
fits in with
fast.
Gaston and his friends.
Thanks
He's a
for
little
your
weird
help.
looking.
Like, I feel like he should be singing with Gaston.
Let's see if there's anything else we can talk to him about. Let's ask him about how much his maps are.
How much are your maps?
That depends, miss. I got a very nice one here of the Border Mountains for only 6 Arons, fresh from the quill of a Sunrider. Maps, get your maps here.
How about of the
Do
city?
you sell maps of the city?
Can't help you there, miss. The Guild of Tourism has monopoly on city maps. I can tell you're not from around here, or you'd know that. Got tons of maps of all the Northlands, though, from the city of Tyron to the Bay of Fire. Maps!
Where can I find the Guild of Tourism?
They're closed for the holidays.
Sure, that makes sense. Mind if I ask you a couple of
Oh,
questions?
we already asked him all the questions.
Yes, maps.
Thanks for your help.
Maps.
We asked Mr. Maps all of our questions.
What?
Okay, so we can't get
No
any maps
for
from
me
him.
today, thanks.
Fair enough, miss, but don't expect me to come running to your aid if you ever get lost in Riverwood. Without my maps, you'll probably end up a mole's dinner or worse. Maps?
Well, that's not very nice.
Yeah.
See if I buy maps from you, map jerk. So you want to talk to this swindler here?
Sure.
Wonder if that's supposed to be anybody in particular, or just any old head.
Let's check out this. What is? Can we look at this thing? No, I guess
What are you
not.
trying to... Oh, the bird?
I'm trying to find the talisman thing that they were. I thought it was this. I can't seem to click on it.
Is it one of these little symbol things? These little
Mark
dream
it.
catcher things?
Yeah, you can't click on any of those things apparently. Well, let's look at his cups.
That's a particularly sleazy-looking merchant. I wonder what he's selling. It's a game of some kind. It's a game of some kind. What a sorry-looking bird.
Hey, you don't look too polished yourself, lady.
Oops, I didn't know you could talk.
Didn't look as if you could talk either.
Oh,
That bird, he's rude.
that bird's snappy.
He's rude.
Well, we did insult him first.
That's true.
Talking bird.
Okay, let's talk to this guy now.
That's a particularly sleazy-looking merchant.
Want to test your skill and perception with a game of cups? There are prizes to be won.
So, let's ask him what we can win.
Alright.
What can I win?
Well, there's coin, of course. Double your bet or choose from a wide variety of exotic prizes. Like this antique Domari canter from Guyenne. A superb replica of Mount Tyranny cast in pure solid iron. A magic walnut from the once glorious island kingdom of Ansiel.
Oh, a magic walnut.
And this, unique bird.
Get me out of here!
Keep your beak shut, you scraggly piece of... And he talks! Great for feasts and for the amusement of infants. He's our top prize, a real keeper.
How do I play?
How do I play?
You put your coin down on the table. I put a cup on top of it and shuffled it around with the other two cups. And all you have to do is guess which one hides your coin. And remember, no magic used and none allowed. This amulet right here will light up if you use magic. Then you'll be banned. For life.
I think he was talking about this thing seemed to glow. So I think he's talking about this hanging thing here, but I don't think I can look at it. Should we ask him a couple of questions, or should we ask how do we play?
Let's ask him a couple of questions first.
Mind if I ask you a couple of questions?
Time is money, so make it quick.
Okay, we'll ask him about Vestrum
What do you know
Tobias.
about Vestrum Tobias?
Vestrum Tobias, eh? The High Priest of the Sentinel himself. Did you know they call themselves the Fathers? What a joke. When was the last time they did anything for us, the people? No. They are only interested in sticking with their outdated customs and keeping their secrets under lock. I'm getting more and more inclined to listen to these new people, the Vanguard. Their ideas appeal to me. They may be radical, but we're past due for a change. Only thing I don't wholly approve of is their alliance with the Tyrant. Filthy, dangerous people. But the Vanguard seem to have them under control, so I'm not
Tyrant?
too worried. I wish they
Tyrant.
wouldn't allow them into the city, though.
How do you get along with your neighbor?
The maps merchant? We've faced each other for 6 years now, every single day, and he never speaks a word to me except to insult me. nose high in the sky, calls me a charlatan, as if he's the Guardian himself. You no good oversized bag of wind?
Do you know anything about Stark?
Not much. I'm not too sure if I even believe in the place. I mean, you hear the stories and you read the books. Well, I don't, but some do. A place where there's no magic, only science? Sounds like a bloody paradise, doesn't it? I mean, with my, skills, I could make a killing in a place like that.
Wow. I wonder what skills he has. Sounds like a cheater.
What's Arcadia like?
What a queer question that is. What's the world like? It's big, for one, and too expensive. And they should ban Dalmari women from gambling because I swear, they have a second sight.
Thanks.
Now, how about a game of cups?
A game of cups. How do I play?
How do I play?
You put your coin down.
Oh yeah,
on the
we
table.
asked this already.
I put a cup on top of it and shuffled it around with. And remember, no magic used.
Can we play?
Okay, let's try to play.
Okay, let's go.
Just place your bet.
I don't think we have any
investment
coins
on the
though.
table, and the game will begin.
Your investment.
Yeah. We don't have any coins. We could put this ring down, but let's not do that. Okay, so there's that. It's very interesting. Some stalls. This fountain. The city. I guess that's. Oh, Beast and Rider.
What kind of animal is that? I've never seen anything like it.
Just comment on it.
Wait, how are you out of the stalls now?
Well, I'm pretty sure that these stalls are all the same thing. Yeah. Okay, so other than that, we can leave this. We can go into the city. Okay, and our choices are where we just were, or the city gates.
Stout guardians of the city. Wooden, but stout. And that blue fire is way cool.
The blue fire is way cool.
So,
Those guys must be part of the city watch.
It
They
says
look a hell of
there
a
are
lot more
4
intimidating
people.
than the Newport cops.
Yeah.
Despite the lack of
does
an
that mean,
exoskeleton.
does my iPad and does our computer count as a viewer?
Maybe. Because the other two people in the chat aren't under a name, so they must be people who don't have an account. So I'm guessing so. And we don't see ourselves. So yeah, probably. There was a 5th person, but they seem to have left.
The walls look ancient. Arcadia must be at least as old as anything back in the real... in my world. This guy's selling musical instruments.
There, I signed
Most
in
of
as myself.
I don't even recognize.
okay.
But he's got a drum in there and what looks like half a guitar and a couple of dried rabbit carcasses. Ugh.
Aw, very fun.
Yeah, now you're in the Savage Sparrow. Oh.
Are your friends still in there or no?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They're still there. They're just, Sarah said she'd be playing Pokemon, so... Instrument merchant.
I'm not in the market for an instrument at this particular moment. Still, good to know where to get one in case of a musical emergency.
Okay, so there's an instrument merchant.
This lady's selling fresh fish. I've never seen fish like this before. But if it's wet and has fins, fish it is.
There's a fish merchant. I think that's... Oh, we can go more to the right.
This guy's selling lobsters, crabs, eels, and... What the hell is that purple thing? That is so not appetizing.
And a purple thing. Then we go onto the docks. We got a musical accompaniment to announce the docks.
Good job.
Blue fire. It's either propane or magic. I'm guessing the latter.
Magic.
Magic. Good guess.
Enchantment.
And there's a lighthouse and a galleon.
The size of these galleons is truly breathtaking. And there are dozens of them, not to mention a number of smaller vessels.
Yeah.
Mercuria must be a very important and very busy port. It's a lighthouse, much like the ones we have at home, except this one, of course, burns a blue fire.
Okay, let's check out the small pier. There's a couple places we can go, apparently.
Oh, sure. I think I'm gonna preheat the oven for making the pizza.
Okay. Do you want me to wait while you do that?
Huh? Yes.
Sure.
Oh no!
That's fine.
I knocked it over. I just wanted to put it down. Huh. Okay.
We're gonna take a little break. Sarah, what you doing? Are you playing Pokemon? Did you do it?
Yeah.
Okay, break's over.
Yeah.
Get back into the game.
Ugh.
Where were we?
I was just preheating the oven.
Yeah.
The old man and the, ocean? Looks like a lifetime at sea has left its tracks on him.
And it be looking like a lifetime of shooting your mouth off be taking its toll on yous.
Oh, snap.
What we got is good there.
Looks like a lifetime at sea has left its tracks on him.
Better a lifetime at sea than a day in a dress and a brassiere.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Looks like a lifetime at sea has left its tracks on him.
Better a lifetime at
Okay,
sea
so it's the
than a
same
day
thing.
in a dress and a brassiere.
Alright.
Wow.
Let's talk to him. He sounds like a delightful fellow.
Hello, old man.
Like a lobster in his mouth?
I got me no treasure and I got me no map of no buried treasure.
I think it's just
I
his
just
sleeve.
be an old sailor
what?
with no ship.
Sleeve.
So leave us be.
Apparently he wants a map. Where could we find a map for him?
Who needs a map?
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
Mending nets, of course. What it look like I be doing?
Well,
I'm
kind
not well versed in maritime customs.
of looks like you're doing nothing.
Mar what? Ah, yas mean sea life, dear
Maybe
nut.
he wants a boat.
The smell of the salty sea,
I think you
the
just needs
lapping
a
of
map.
waves on your ship, the spray of cold water on your face, plump maidens in every part. I tell yous, I be having stories about the sea.
Do we want to hear some of his stories, Jen?
Sure.
Care to share some of your maritime stories with me?
Mar what? Ah, tales of the sea, right? Sure, sweetie, I be happy to. Now, what stories be you wanted to hear then?
Any tale of your exciting adventures will do.
Yeah.
I be having plenty of tales to tell. There be the tale of me adventures in the Baksheevan Empire, if you'd be interested. It'd be a tale of grand romance, just up your alley, be sure of it.
Okay.
Sure, that sounds like a fine story.
Aye. It be near on 50 years ago that I was a mate on a sturdy old lady called the Three-Legged Whore.
Oh, God.
The what?
What do I be saying? She was called the Thrifty Horse, she was. Aye, that be her name. The Whittle What's-It.
You don't remember the ship's name, do you?
Anyways, I be a young mate then, and we be anchored in Monterva, the grand western port of the once glorious Baksheevan Empire. I be having ship leave until the following evening, and it be me first visit to that exotic and dangerous port. So I sets out to have a look around. Now, bear in mind that Monterbe be ruled by a mock. Like all large Baksheevan cities. In principle, the mock be having to report to and pay half of all taxes to the Emperor in Port Altaban. But with the Baksheevan Empire having all but crumbled into pieces, the provinces do be having the power to do pretty much as they be wanting. And so I sets out on me own that day to explore the city. Now, bear in mind that all the cities of the Southlands...
Sounds like the guy who, like, was...
Fade to black.
At my
and
graduation.
that be me adventures in the
Oh,
once
yeah?
glorious
Because he
empire
kept doing,
of
like,
Bakshiva.
I
And
was
that be
an
how I meet me
astronaut.
bird
No,
bird.
or he wasn't an
How I see
astronaut. He
Deuce
was...
and the
Look, we fell
romance the
asleep.
Mock's daughter. How I be chased from
you'll
Monterbe
see.
by the
We
Mock's
fall asleep, Jen.
soldiers. And how I be the first man
Oh,
to
there we
walk
go.
across the desert of Shangagriel, the wastelands. And how I be getting this awful rash on. Girl, you do not be sleeping, do you?
No, of course not. Sleeping. It was so interesting.
What? What? Sleeping? No. Just concentrating really hard. Good story, though. Solid.
Cool
Solid
story,
material.
bro.
Ever consider doing a book?
Cool stuff.
Aye,
That's where
but
the meme
agents in
originates.
Marcuria be bloodthirsty vampires with no thought but to milk your life's
To
blood.
milk your life's blood.
Oh. So they take an outrageous commission, then?
That's an outrageous
No.
commission.
They actually be bloodthirsty vampires with a penchant for biting your neck when you ain't be looking.
Huh.
Well, let's not ask about any more stories.
No.
What have you got in that
What
chest?
have you got in that chest?
What chest?
The one you're sitting on.
Oh, that be no chest, girl. That be me stool. Aye, me stool, carved into the uncanny likeness of a chest.
But what's in it?
No priceless treasure, that be for sure. Nothing at all. It be empty.
No, really. What's in the chest?
What's in the box?
Oh, live snakes. Aye, snakes that'll bite your face off before you have time to jump. Better leave them be, then.
Should we tell him I'm still curious about that chest?
Yeah.
I'm still curious about that chest.
Right. I be telling yous, curse the balance, girl. You never give up, do you? I be having no real treasure in here, like I told ye, but it be where I keep me personal articles and things I be picking up now and then on me travels. And me bed, it's where I be keeping me bed before I be losing him. I be a stupid old man. He be my best friend. I ain't nobody else around to talk to, you see, on account of him being a talking bird.
What happened to your talking bird?
What happened to your talking bird?
I be cheated out of him.
Could it
that
be?
cups handler on the marketplace be cheating me in
Could
a full
it
game
be?
of cups, and I be having to give me bird up to try to bring me money back.
In the eye.
And what happened?
He be taking me bird when I be choosing the wrong cup.
He be taking my
I
bird.
my best friend taken from me. Cursed be the balance. It be all lonesome now. The worst part is that me bird is now a prize to be won. A prize in the cups game. Beat the handler thrice and you win a prize of your choice, me poor bird.
What's your bird's name?
Bird.
Oh.
Bird.
Well, we better get going.
That's a good name for a bird.
Yeah, it's right to the point.
Yeah.
When you get a bird, let's name him Bird. Let's be like, hey, Bird. And they'll be like, hello. Hey, human. car.
I'd better get going.
Like turtle.
Ah, yous young'uns all
Ain't
be
for a
always
turtle.
running around. Everything be so important. Yous be having no time to sit down and take a breath. So go. Be not wasting your time here with me.
Well, I think somebody wants his bird back, Jennifer. I guess we better go get it. After we figure out how to cheat that
It's
guy.
a lighthouse. The blue fire's burning bright, a safe beacon for weary sailors, and a magnet for flowery prose.
Flowery prose. Okay. Let's check out this ship. Oh, look. There's a dude here.
Assorted cargo.
And there's assorted cargo.
It's a small ship or boat. I don't know the difference. Is there a difference?
Oh, long delay.
It is. That's Twitch for you. Let's talk to this
Judging
dude.
by his ungainly stance, I'd say he's a mariner pining for the sea. Ahoy there, matey!
Pardon?
Isn't that how you sailors greet each other?
No.
What do you say then?
Usually, hello. And if it's sunny, nice day for it. We might even try a how are you today then, if we're feeling adventurous. But never, ever, ahoy.
I like this guy.
This is valuable information.
This is Brian
This is valuable
as the pirate.
information.
Aye, matey, that it be.
This is Brian the pirate. Just like, excuse me.
Excuse me, you're insulting my pride.
My pirate pride.
Why aren't you out at sea?
Do you see the sail on that barge over there?
Yes.
Is it flapping?
What?
Is it flapping? Is the sail flapping in the wind?
This guy's my favorite character.
No.
And why is that then?
Even more than the lesbian.
Because it's not windy?
Exactly.
Well, can't you just use oars or something?
Oh, what an excellent idea. Now, why didn't we think of that?
I like
Of course.
this guy a lot.
Oars! By Jaw's stunted left arm, that's it. Why have we been moored to the dock for a month with our merchandise dropping in value when we could have just rowed our way to Guillen?
Are you being sarcastic?
Sarcastic? Me? What in Jaw's name makes you think that?
Should we ask him how long it's been since the last win? Or
Sure.
should we just stop talking? You want to talk to this guy some more?
How
You
long's
like
it
him.
been since the last wind?
Near a month. Ever since that accursed alchemist put some kind of spell on the wind. The Moja'll be cursed if I know why. But it's a bloody catastrophe. I've sent some good people of mine up north to deal with him. But not one has returned. Now the Areed High Council speak of sending an entire army platoon to sort him out. But I'm afraid that just might piss him off.
Who's this alchemist?
Who's this alchemist who cast a spell on the wind?
I believe his name is Clax. Roper Clax.
Never have a good
Lives
guy
in a
named
bloody
Clax.
rock somewhere up north, beyond Riverwood.
Or Roper
Thanks
Clax.
for the chat.
Roper nearly killed her.
Ah.
Well, we learned some interesting information, didn't we, Jen? Oh, wait.
Can you
nope.
talk to the green guy?
Let's go back to the city. The green... Nah, can't talk to the green guy. That's all there is to do there. Now, since we've looked around the city, maybe we should go back to the temple and talk to that dude and be like, hey, we saw the city.
Your city's weird.
Yeah, tell him that it's weird.
There's lots of problems. What's up with
You
that?
should probably fix it.
Yeah, you should fix your problems. Why do you
Stop.
have to do everything?
Oh, and can you get this guy's bird, and bring it to him? Because we
Yeah.
don't have time for that. You do
Yeah,
it.
we have stuff to do.
Excuse me, Vestrum Tobias?
Tobias. Just call me Tobias, please. I require no ceremony from a distinguished guest such as yourself. Did you enjoy the sights?
I don't know. I'm overwhelmed. Walking around out there, seeing with my own two eyes things that can't possibly exist. I kept thinking, it's all a dream. I'll wake up at any moment now and everything will return to normal. Yeah. But then I realized, I'm still here. It's real. I can touch it. I can smell it. And you know what? It doesn't make sense. Nothing makes sense here. Magic, alien creatures, parallel worlds. I don't believe in those things. I don't believe in fairy tales.
In your world, in Stark, there is no room for magic. That is, and always has been, the curse of science, the fallibility of logic and order. They leave no room for the imagination. If it does not fit into the narrow perception of the laws of nature that your world adheres to, it's a fairy tale. But then, magic has its downsides too. It's unpredictable. It invites chaos. It puts the balance in peril in a way that science alone never could.
I keep hearing about the balance, and about Stark, and Arcadia, and... This is probably gonna sound strange to you, but I'm clueless. I have no idea what this place is, or what I'm doing here, or... All I know is that something strange is happening in my world, I guess. I had dreams, and the dreams felt so real, and then things started happening in real life too. Things that couldn't happen, and
I think I will begin at the very beginning. I believe that is why you were sent here, to learn, to understand, to see for yourself. Like you said, you cannot believe in this place. Well, you will. After you have learned the truth, you will. Come with me, and I will tell you the story of Earth as your books never have. And when your eyes and ears are open to the truth, perhaps your mind will follow. We can only hope. Come.
Well, I guess we're gonna learn the truth.
Whoa.
This is the true story of the balance, as observed by the Sentinel, the Order of the Balance, the Fathers. The Sentinel Minstrom committed this story to the pages of the scriptures, and to these temple walls, thousands of years ago, so that coming generations could learn and understand their past and their future. The wall paintings we are looking at became known as the murals of the balance. And it is through these images that I will recount our common history to you, April Ryan. The story begins and ends here, with this mural. Ages ago, and in ages to come, the Earth was one, and magic and science existed side by side in nature and in all people. There was balance, and there was harmony.
You're saying there was just one world then?
One world, one Earth. Magic and science in balance with each other, within each and every living creature. The power to make the stars dance and to create life itself was within our grasp. But then, humankind began to exploit this divine power of two, and they saw fit to use it for their own selfish purposes. The balance of the cosmos was in peril. Unless something was done, unless man was humbled and learned to fear the power he wrought over cosmos, the twilight of chaos would fall upon Earth. It had happened before, in distant times and on distant worlds, and it would happen again. And every man, woman, and child of every people and every race would be devoured by the coming apocalypse. We were given a visitation then. The Drag Kin, having lived among us for untold generations, rose to offer their guidance and assistance in preserving the balance on our world.
Those are dragons.
The Drag? I think I've heard that name before.
Draigkin, Draken, Dragons, whichever name they go by, they remain the eternal servants and custodians of the balance. There were 4 of them here on Earth, and of the 4, one who would found the Order of the Balance, the Sentinel. The first Minstrum were instructed that magic and science would have to be separated before the balance collapsed and brought untold disaster. Earth would have to be split in 2 equal parts. Arcadia and Stark, magic and science, chaos and order. The first Sentinel were counted 13, 6 scientists, 6 magicians, and 1 who was between, the Draigkin, our mentor, our custodian, our learned guide. Both magic and science were needed to perform this most difficult of tasks. To split a world in 2, to create 2 worlds from 1.
Wasn't the use of that kind of power dangerous to the balance?
Yes, and so for this purpose, they built a tower to channel their powers and focus them on the divide that they would create. The kin had brought a disc with them, a disc forged in the fire of their world. Placed at the base of the tower, and the epicenter of the divide, the disc and the tower would become one, a conduit for the flow of magic and science. At the appointed hour, the 13 came to the tower, and with them a woman, whose destiny was decided by the purpose to which she had been born. She would be the first guardian, the human protector of the balance, who would stay in the tower for 1,000 years to watch over the 2 worlds, and to ensure that the flows of magic and science were always equal. And so the ritual began. One world was to become 2, separated by the balance, and each world visible to the other only by way of dreams. Who was ushered into which world was not an arbitrary choice, nor one taken lightly. For the magical creatures, the choice was simple. They had to go to Arcadia. Their kind would not survive in Stark. But for others, families were torn apart, lovers separated, and friends lost for all eternity. Encircled by the 12 and the 1, and the 1 who would be guardian, the disc at the base of the tower began to spin faster and faster as more and more power flowed through it, until it was a blur. Darkness enveloped the tower, but the disc glowed brighter and brighter. Reality turned, and in one moment, a new reality had been created, and 2 new worlds born. In the tower there was silence. The original disc had disappeared, and in its place was a smaller counterpart, a similar yet different disc. Around and outside the tower, the world looked different. They were now between Stark and Arcadia, between reality and dream. This was the realm of the balance and of the guardian, and it would be her home for the next 1,000 years. The one who was kin picked up the disc and said, "This disc is a counterpart to the original disc, which has now become this realm, and the key to which has been split and divided in 4. The key is the disc, and the disc is this realm." This mystified the 12, and the one who was kin continued, "Know only this. The Guardian's realm cannot be broken unless the disc is broken. But nor can it be repaired without the disc being repaired. The 4 pieces, that is the key, will be given to the 6 of you who are to be taken to Arcadia for safekeeping. Yet the key will never be complete," he went on, "without the precious stones that adorn each piece. I will keep 1, and my fellow kin the 3 others. Should the day come when this realm must be repaired, or the worlds reunited, and that day will come, you will assemble the disc and the kin will come together one last time. With that, 6 of the 13 went to Arcadia, and 6 to Stark, and the one who would be guardian ascended to the throne. Witness the mural, where her dreams and hopes, her very soul, were locked away in the disc. In service of the balance, these traits were nothing but barriers. Through new eyes, the imbalance between the worlds was as clear as the stars themselves to the Guardian. And with one thought, she channeled chaos from Arcadia and logic from Stark into the disc, and redistributed the power wherever it was needed. A new era had begun, the era of the Guardian. After they left the tower, 2 of the Drakkin went to Stark, the other 2 to Arcadia. The 6 who came to each world started what is now known as the Sentinel, the Order of the Balance. But while in Arcadia the Sentinel thrived, in Stark they did not. In Stark, the memories of magic and the balance could not survive in the face of the new reality of natural laws, of logic and of science. And soon, very soon, Arcadia became nothing more than legend, a myth, tales of fairies to recount to impressionable children, and stories to frighten and entertain around a fire. And while dreams still brought sights and sounds of Arcadia to those asleep in Stark, they were discounted as mere dreams and nothing more.
So that's it? We forgot about our past and about Arcadia? And that's the way things are? Then what's wrong with that? And why does magic from Arcadia seem to have begun leaking through to Stark?
That is another long story. But I can tell that you are tired of stories, and so I shall be brief. As I told you, while in Arcadia, the Sentinel grew in numbers and in strength. In Stark, while flourishing for a brief time, they were soon diminished and powerless. Some of the Stark Sentinel did not take kindly to this, and they berated the Arcadian Sentinel for their politics and teachings. The Stark Sentinel wanted people to work towards reunification, while their brothers did not. So the inevitable soon came to pass, and the Stark Sentinel parted ways with their Arcadian brothers, and named themselves the Vanguard. And while at first their philosophy was not so different from ours, over the years it changed radically. The Vanguard wanted the divide torn down, the worlds reunited, and the return to what they called the Glorious Ages, when humankind could control the forces of cosmos. But first they needed their own servant in charge of the balance, their own guardian. Now, every 1,000 years, a new guardian took the place of the old one, because no one can be separated from their souls for any longer than 1,000 years. Every 1,000 years, a new guardian was born. The balance provided the seed from which a new fruit grew. But now, it has been 200 years since the previous guardian, the 12th guardian, was to be replaced. Every new child born to the balance has been taken away by the Vanguard, to be studied in an attempt to control them. In every instance so far, they have failed. But the 12th guardian could wait no longer. Only a short time ago, the disc in the tower shattered, and the guardian left his throne. The balance is now untended, and we have yet to find a new guardian. Unless we do so, the Vanguard may get their chance. And they may be able to place their own puppet on the throne, to rule the balance according to their principles.
That's
and
bad.
This we cannot allow.
A
It will
puppet
mean the
like
end
Kermit
of
the
Stark
Frog?
and Arcadia, and the chaos. Now do you see?
Like Mr. Bear.
I understand the history. I can
You're right,
even
he's a real
accept
bear.
it. But I don't understand why I'm here and what Cortez wants with me.
The balance is in peril, April. The Guardian has abandoned his tower. He has disappeared, and there is no one to take his place. He must be reinstated to protect the balance until a new Guardian may be found.
And what can I do? I'm Nobody. I've just been having a lot of bad dreams.
You are a strong shifter. I have not seen your like in my lifetime.
A shifter?
Someone capable of opening doors between worlds. A shift. A portal between the realms of Stark and Arcadia.
Are you kidding? I didn't do anything. Cortez was the one who opened the shift, and he just waved his hands around in the air. I don't think I'd be capable of opening a portal even if I had a magic wand.
Only a shifter's own power can allow her to travel. No one else can do this for her. Cortez only channeled your power to aid you. He would not be able to step through the shift himself.
Even if that's true, I don't have any control over my talent.
Not yet. But in time you will. How else do you intend to travel back to your world?
God, I hadn't even thought about that yet. Can you help me?
I'm afraid not. Even if I could shift, I would not be able to channel through you like Cortez did.
So, I'm on my own?
If you have any questions, I will do my best to answer them. But aside from that, yes. Yes, you are.
That's so not cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it
Guys.
has
Yeah,
been
you tell 'em.
unseasonably warm. If you don't mind, I will return to my studies now. Thank you for listening to an old man and his long stories.
The story sure were long.
No, thank you. It's starting to make a little bit of sense now.
That is good news. Come see me again if you have any more questions.
Okay. I'm gonna go put my pizza in the oven now.
Okay.
Excuse me. Like, it should only be like a minute, so.
Yeah, so whoever wrote this game should be reminded that science and logic aren't magical forces. They aren't forces that they're not energies that you can control. I just said science isn't like a force. It's not a mystical force.
The force of order.
The force of order. There could be chaos.
You're out of order. My spinach and goat cheese pizza.
That sounds good.
Not very big though.
It's okay. Now seems like a good time to save our game.
Yeah, after this, do you want to play Monster Hunter?
Sure.
I need to get the larger French plate. I want to get those boots. Then I can have my
Okay.
dragon set. And then I can show you my bolt axe. It's really cool.
Okay.
Sarah, you have to get Monster Hunter so we can all play together.
Yeah, Sarah, get Monster Hunter. And hunt the monsters.
Yeah.
Spend more money on things, Sarah.
Yeah.
Alright, so now we know all that. Well, wait, let's just talk to him again real quick. Make sure that we don't miss anything.
Excuse me.
What? Let's ask him about
Do
Brian
you know a man
Westhouse.
named Brian Westhouse?
Westhouse? That old goat? Yes, unfortunately. What would you with him?
I need to find him.
I do not know where he lives. I hear somewhere on the outskirts of the city by the sea, but I cannot tell you any more than that.
Who'd know about Westhouse?
His whereabouts? I do not understand what you would with him. He is rude, uncultured, and ignorant.
Cortez told me to look him up.
Well, I do not know where he lives or frequents, but someone at the market may. He trades merchandise there, and I think he collects maps of the Northlands.
Wow, did you hear that? A tone.
Whoa.
Now we can do something maybe. Let's see. We could ask some more questions. Should we ask more questions or should we just leave? Let's just
I'll
leave.
see you later.
Heard enough.
You will? If you say so, then it must be true.
Yes, because anything I say goes. I'm the boss. I'm the protagonist.
Aww.
The protagonist.
The protagonist.
Alright, so we gotta go to the merchants and ask them about Brian Westhouse. Apparently he likes maps. I know someone who sells maps. This guy right here.
Maps!
I'm looking for Brian Westhouse.
Briar West of House? It's not on any of my maps, and I've never heard of it. Maps!
It's a man, not a place. Mr. Brian Westhouse.
I would most certainly remember a name as queer as that, and I don't. Get your maps while they're fresh.
Mind if I ask you a couple of questions?
This isn't...
Yes,
We've already asked all the questions.
Thanks for your help.
Maps!
That didn't do any good.
Bye.
Maps! Get your fresh maps here. Buy 2, get the second one half price.
Alright, well. Maybe this guy knows.
How about a game of cups today?
Oh, we can't ask him about Brian what's his name?
Sorry, but I'm broke.
May the balance bring coin to your pocket, young lady, so that you may return to me and invest it in a game of cups.
So how do we get money?
I don't know.
Or maybe, do we barter our ring?
I think so. I think that's what we do. Let's try it. No, can't give it to him. Oh, no, yeah, we put it down on the thing.
Is that gold? Only valid Arcanian coin in iron and other precious metals allowed at my table, young lady. Take your worthless gold elsewhere.
Gold?
Iron.
Worthless? Now I have heard everything.
What do we have that's made of iron?
Maybe this card? Nope. This organic plastic, maybe? No. Well, even if we could give it to him, we don't.
What?
Even if we could give it to him, we don't have a way to win.
Yeah. So, what do we do now?
What indeed, Jennifer?
Nice fountain.
We've got to figure that out with our brain. First of all, we need to look for Brian Westhouse. Maybe let's try going out to the city and see if there's anything new we can look for.
He's selling musical instruments.
That's so
I'm not in
musical.
the market for an instrument.
I guess that's not it.
She's selling a variety.
What do we do now, Jen?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. Let's look at our inventory. So we have an eyeball, a photograph, a diary, organic plastic, candy, wrapper, push pin, gold ring. So much junk. There's the guy in the small pier, and then there's the sailor.
It's just a boring old non-treasure chest.
Start talking to this guy again.
Hello again, old man.
It be you.
Yeah. You have any money?
Give us money.
See you later.
If I not be dead,
He doesn't have anything to say. Hey, somebody's streaming Journey to Silius right now. That's a classic NES game, Jennifer. Maybe this guy knows. Let's talk to him.
Nice day for it.
Not really, no.
Bye.
Huh. Oh, I guess there's nothing to do with him. Oh, you can right-click to bring up your inventory. I didn't realize that. Quick traveling. Alright, so now where do we go, Jennifer? I'm confused. Is there anything that we missed? Maybe there's someplace else we can go here? Temple. Fountain. Okay, let's go back to the temple.
Enormous.
Hey, old man, do you have any money? I need money.
Give us something at least.
Who did you say I should see about Westhouse?
The map merchant at the market may know. There is one thing I must tell you, however. Few would know Westhouse by his real name. In the city, he is known as the Rolling Man because of his strange two-wheeled vehicle. The most dreadful and dangerous contraption if I ever saw one.
A bicycle?
Perhaps. It has a grotesque appearance, much like the Westhouse himself.
Okay.
I'll see you later.
The Rolling Man.
You keep telling me so, and I do believe you.
The Rolling Man.
The Rolling Man.
Now we know.
Oh, he's rolling.
Hey, tell us about that Rolling Man.
Maps!
Can you tell me where the Rolling Man lives?
Maybe, maybe not. Why?
Because I need to find him.
Sorry, guild rules. I'm not allowed to divulge any personal information about my customers. Maps!
That's not fair.
I really need to know where the Rolling Man lives.
Sorry, can't do.
Please? Pretty please?
No, 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 young lady. Don't give me that doe-eyed look. Don't. Ah, blasted be the balance. You're giving me that doe-eyed look, aren't you? I still can't tell you, though. I got maps.
Please tell me where the Rolling Man lives.
No, can't do, miss. I can't divulge personal information about my customers.
Show him your tits.
Look, there's a dude approaching.
You're late again. And you know what else? You're fired. Give me back the delivery list and get your sorry blue skin elsewhere.
Wait, you could do that job.
We could do the deliveries.
No Mari to do a human job.
I'm a human.
Yeah, I'm a human.
What are you gonna do now without a delivery boy?
Hire a new one, of course. Blasted be the balance. That means I'll have to pay the damn fee to the Guild of Merchants. Damnation.
I'm gonna go grab my pizza now.
Okay. Hey, somebody named Neo Shadow is watching now. Hi, Neo Shadow. Welcome to our exciting show. Full of excitement. Okay. Won't be long now, Jennifer.
I'm hungry.
Maybe I could help you out.
You? How?
I'm quick, honest, and reliable, and I've got a lot of experience in the service industry.
Got experience in the service industry.
Perhaps a female errand boy. It could work.
Did it pause
If the Guild of Merchants don't find out.
What?
I won't tell them if you don't.
Got it.
Mind the pay's not much, only a single errand per delivery, plus whatever tip the customer may see fit to give you.
All right.
I'll take the job, if you want.
Agreed. Maybe you'll even bring in some new business. Here's the delivery list for today and your first map. It's for the captain of the White Dragon. Nebeve, I think his name is. You'll find him in the harbor.
Well, let's use the trusty escape key to make our deliveries
Remember
quickly.
to have the customer sign the delivery list. The Guild are sticklers for protocol. No signature, no money, no new jobs.
Bye now.
Maps, fresh, detailed, life-saving maps.
All right. Let's bring him his crap. Here, have a map. Oh, wait. We have to have him sign the delivery list. Maybe we give him the map first. Here, take this map. Oh, you won't want to take it?
How
Should
are you
talk to
today,
him
then?
first.
Like you care.
Is this the White Dragon?
That's what the big white letters on the prow spell out. What do you think?
I love this guy.
I'm looking for the captain. Is he around?
It's funny.
What would you with the captain of the White Dragon?
I have a delivery for him, a map from the map merchant at the Temple Market.
Aye. I be Captain Horatio Nebeve of the White Dragon, fastest vessel there ever was.
Whoa, impressive.
Hand the map over, girl. With Jarl's blessing, the wind will return soon, and I can leave this accursed harbor for sunnier shores.
Oh, yes, give him his map. Here, take your stupid map.
Thank you. There's an errand for your trouble.
Oh, we got money.
Yay!
An errand.
Sign this, please.
What is it?
I need your signature to confirm that you've received the map.
Map? What map?
The one I just gave you.
Oh, that one. Sorry, I never put my signature on a piece of paper.
Right. What?
Should we say, why not? Please sign it or I won't get paid. Or sign it or I'll kill you.
Why not, I guess.
Why not?
Brings bad luck to give a piece of yourself in that manner. A signature has untold powers. It's part of your soul. I can't sign away my soul.
Now say you'll kill him.
Who told you that signing a slip of paper is bad for your soul?
I'm from Gien, and we're a spiritual people. Our souls are in balance with our bodies, and the great Mojal has taught us not to endanger this balance. Signing my name, giving a piece of myself in that manner, breeds corruption and imbalance within. And it pisses the Mojal off no end.
Whoa.
And that's why you choose to make my life difficult?
Hey, blame organized religion.
Yeah.
Should we ask him, you can't write, can you?
You can't write, can you?
Pardon?
That's what this is all about. You can't write.
So what? So what if I can't write? So what if I was born at sea and never spent more than a month ashore ever since?
Yeah.
I still won't sign your accursed paper, by Jal.
Yeah.
Look, all you have to do is sign an X next to your name on the list.
You can't trick the great Mojal. The Mojal's untrickable.
That's not trickery. It's legally binding.
I said no.
Is there anything I can do to get you to sign?
No. Well, yes. But no.
Look, Captain, I'm desperate here. I really, really need some kind of signature.
Well, there's always music.
What?
What's music got to do with you signing my
What's
list?
music got to do
Nothing.
with this?
But it distracts the Mojal.
What are you talking about? Why would you need to distract the Mojal?
I can't sign when there's a chance the Mojal is watching. Music distracts the Mojal. Ergo, I can sign.
But doesn't that mean the Mojal is always distracted? I mean, there's always music somewhere in the world.
The Mojal has an eye and an ear for every acolyte. And straying from the path can bring great wrath upon us.
Granted, I know very little of the Mojal. But seriously, maybe you should look into alternative religions?
Blasphemy! Besides, I only have to visit the temple once every 2 years, and the membership fees are quite reasonable.
So, if I play some music, you'll sign?
Aye. I'll give you that much.
Can you play the monkey? Do you still have it?
No, I don't have the monkey anymore. But you know what to do, right, Jen?
You go to the
I'll be
guitar
back.
guy.
I don't doubt it for a
The
second.
music shop. The music shop, Jen. The one that we said, oh, there's a music shop. We have a musical emergency, then we could come back here. Right?
Good thing we have a musical emergency.
Yeah, we have a musical emergency. Let's go get that music.
What's your, most affordable instrument? That's cute. The flute, right? And how much for the flute? I'm guessing that's 1 Aaron?
Okay, let's give him an
Ancient
Aaron.
walls.
Let's give him 1 Aaron.
I'll have the flute. That's 1 Aaron, isn't it?
He just talks in music. Give me the flute. Hurry up.
As luck would have it, I actually know how to play a flute.
That's
Not very well, but I'm
convenient.
sure the, Mojal won't mind.
Damn.
He's selling a variety.
Let's get to that ship. Alright. Here. Take this. Oh, well, I guess I'll talk to him.
Hello.
Huh.
Bye.
Oh, maybe I give him this again.
I'm ready to play some music if you're ready to sign.
Aye, go on, but don't stop until I'm done signing, or the Mojal will surely wreak vengeance on us both.
Look, she's playing the flute.
Aww.
Here you go. And don't ever ask me to sign anything ever again.
I can pretty much guarantee you that.
How nice. This is a fun job, Jen. I love this job.
Oh man, so many hoops to jump through.
Now
I'm ready for my next job,
April.
sir.
Yes, good. Did you get the captain's signature?
Yes.
Hand me the delivery list so that I can see for myself.
You know, you remind me of somebody I know. A real Scrooge.
Good. What's a Scrooge? Maps, new revisions, lifesavers, maps.
I think she's trying to say that he reminds us of our boss in the other world who needed the
Yeah.
the job checklist sheet thing.
I remember.
Right. Your next assignment is a map of Shangagriel to the Rolling Man. Hold on. Did you not ask me about him earlier today?
No, that wasn't me. That was somebody else.
I could have sworn. Well, no matter. Do you know how to get to the Rolling Man's house?
I forget.
Let me explain then. Now, pay attention because this is complicated. He has chosen to live in the most inaccessible place in the city, but I guess he has his reasons. First, you head west off the marketplace on Oak until you get to a tiny little apothecary, Mrs. Cassop's Herbs and Oils, where you turn north on South Street. Confusing that, for about 4 minutes of brisk walking. That's when you see a large grove of trees. It's a memorial to those who died in the last war with the Tyrant back the balance knows when. Can't see why they choose to remind us of that, where you'll turn left.
That's west?
No, left. That'll take you back south, but onto North Street instead. And that keeps you out of the Dalmari neighborhood. Down that way, nasty, nasty neighborhoods. Keep walking south for about, or was that north? Wait, north on South Street, south on North Street, or the other way around. Anyway, find the Rose Bridge off Iread Avenue and cross it.
There's a river?
No, just a bridge. The river disappeared 500 years ago.
Huh?
No one knows what happened to it. After you've crossed the bridge, you'll be on the western slopes of Marcuria.
What'd you say?
And that's where West House... I mean, the Rolling Man lives.
Well, if you think it's done.
No, far from it, but you need to pass through that part of Marcuria to get to the Rolling Man. Keep south and watch out for the livestock. They're likely to attack in that part of town.
You're missing a lot of directions, Jen.
Eventually you'll get to a large circular square. That's where they used to hold executions back when the city was civilized.
You call murder civilized?
Better than locking people up for years, as any level-headed person would tell you. Our freedom cannot be curtailed. Real men choose the honor of death to the shame of incarceration.
Yeah, sure you do.
Circle around the square and head down Tandak for half a mile. Or should that be Parrot Lane? Yes, Parrot Lane. Head west on Parrot Lane for half a mile. Then turn right at the Maiden's Honor Tavern.
North again?
No, west. Parrot Lane has a few twists and turns. Anyway, you should now be able to see the Ivory Tower.
Is it a big tower?
No, only about 5 feet tall, but it's ivory, straight from the coast of the Southlands, bravely cut from the drooling jaws of the gruesome Kandar.
Big creature, 4 legs, large ears, the long snout, sort of grayish in color?
Yes, the horror of the Southlands. Many a brave hunter has fallen victim to its ravaging hunger.
Good grief. Okay, then what?
Pass by the tower to the edge of the cliff and look down. The Rolling Man has built his home on the cliffside. It's a wonder he's not been washed away by the storms.
I hope I got all that. basically go west until I hit the edge, right?
Yes, that would be correct.
Now we know where to go. Those are some complicated directions, Jennifer.
Were they?
Yeah. And basically, it amounts to just go west. There he is. Save our game again.
Have we not been allowed to go this way before?
Nope.
That's probably Mr. Westhouse. Hello, Mr. Westhouse?
Damn, Mason, what is it now? Oh. Well,
Very good.
guess you're not calling on behalf of that son of a bitch Sanyef, are you?
Sorry, I don't know who...
No, that's very unlikely. From what I hear, he doesn't much enjoy the company of women. Well, who in damnation are you?
April Ryan, sir.
Ryan? Doesn't sound very Northlandian. Are you by any chance from the coast of... Yeah, hold on. Ryan? April Ryan? I'll be damned. You're from Stark.
Apparently. Until today, I thought I was just from Earth. I had no idea there were two of them.
Takes you by surprise, doesn't it? Well, goddamn. Sit down, Miss Ryan. Let me get you a drink. The liquor over here stinks to high heaven. Magic pollutes the purity of the spirit, but I keep a bottle of Glenfiddich for special occasions.
Thanks for the offer, sir, but I didn't come here to have a drink.
Really? I see. This isn't a social call.
No, sorry.
Oh, no matter. It's still a pleasant surprise to meet someone from home. Now, what may I do for you?
He likes to drink alcohol.
Cortez told me to look you up.
He did he? I see. Who's Cortez?
You don't know him?
I think not. I'd certainly remember. Did you say Cortez? You wouldn't be talking about old Manny Chavez, would you? Well, he ought to be dead by now, but then, by all rights, so should I.
I don't know his first name, but he calls himself Cortez.
Tall fellow, mysterious and elusive, rarely answers a question with a simple yes or no. Smokes like a chimney?
Aside from that bit about smoking like a chimney, it sounds exactly like Cortez.
Manny. I'll be damned. That old crook is still around. Well, how the devil is he?
He's good. Where do you know him from?
Oh, my whole life back in Stark. We had some exciting adventures, him and I. Actually, he's part of the reason I ended up here. I last saw him in the winter of 1934.
But that's almost 300 years ago.
Whoa.
Yeah. Funny, isn't it? And I'm sure he doesn't look a day older than he did back then. The handsome devil.
Well, if I'm going to accept magic in parallel worlds, I might as well accept people living 300 years.
Oh, no, you misunderstand. I'm only 46. I arrived here about 15 years ago, but I left Stark in 1934. Between the worlds, where you dream time has little meaning. I was trapped, you see, for quite a while.
For 300 years?
Time went by pretty fast. It didn't seem so bad at the time, but now that you mention it, 300 years, quite disconcerting, really. Quite disconcerting.
Okay. I'll wait for you.
All of it.
You want the rest of it?
I'm getting like one more piece.
Okay.
I'm getting hungry.
Cortez said to look you up when I wanted to go back home, to Stark.
Now, why would he say that? I'm not a shifter, and I don't know any magic. I'm sorry, Miss Ryan, but you'd be better off asking the Sentinel priests for assistance.
Already did. They said I was on my own, that they couldn't help me.
Bloody typical. Those reactionary fools wouldn't extend a hand to help a drowning man if it violated the principles of their bloody balance. But I can't think why Manny would tell you to visit me in order to shift home. It just doesn't make sense.
Well, let's give him his delivery.
I have a delivery for you.
A delivery? When did the U.S. Postal Service start delivering mail to Arcadia?
It's from the map merchant at the market. It's just a map.
Oh, good. I've been waiting for it. Hold your horses. What are you doing working for the Guild? Are you planning on staying in Marcuria? I'd strongly advise against it, Miss Ryan. Arcadia may look like a pastoral fairy tale realm, but it's not. You bleed as easily here as you do in Stark, and magic can do more damage than a gun.
I'm not planning on staying, but I had to find you. The map merchant was the only one who knew where you lived, and he wouldn't tell me. So I got him to hire me, and you were the second delivery on my list.
Dear gods. Carrick and his misguided loyalty. I'll have a word with the man. Thanks for the map, though. I collect them. There's not much else to do in this godforsaken city.
How did you end up here in Marcuria?
That's quite a story. I won't bore you with the details, but suffice it to say, I was always somewhat of an adventurer. The promise of virgin territory untouched by civilization held great sway with me in my youth, as did the idea of a highly spiritual state of mind. The occult, magic, karma. I was born in 1902 in Boston. By the time I was 17, I'd put that life behind me. I spent the next 3 years at sea, and then I wandered around Europe for a time. In the early 30s, the 1930s, of course, I found myself in India working as a journalist. That's where I met Manny, and that's where I first heard of Arcadia. I was amazed and quite skeptical at first, but the thought of a whole new world to see and magic?
Magic.
I was a fool, of course, but who knew where my curiosity would bring me?
So what happened in India?
I've tried to forget about it, to be honest. If I could go back and convince myself not to...
What happens in India
but I
stays in
still
India.
wouldn't listen, of course. The unknown attracts. I ended up in Tibet in the winter of '34, wading through snow up to my chest, thinking for sure that this was it, and I was going to die. Manny pulled me out of that one, thank God. I spent 3 months in a monastery before pushing on into the void. There's only one way for a non-shifter to pass through the divide, and it's not an easy road to take. Now, if you don't mind, I'd prefer not to talk about the past anymore. There's more than enough to worry about in the present.
Pretty good.
I should get going.
Very well. You're welcome
Finish
back
it,
at any
bud.
time, Miss Ryan.
I
Anytime.
like the goat cheese.
Thank you, sir. I'll remember
Good
that.
combination. Well, now what do we do, Jennifer? Let's steal his bottle.
It's a brown, slightly cloudy liquor.
Let's drink it.
I can't hold my liquor. I'll be spending the rest of the day doubled over, staring into the ocean, and, I'll just not have any.
I guess she doesn't want it. Now what do we do, Mr. Brian
Hello,
Westhouse?
Mr. Westhouse?
Back again so soon, Miss Ryan?
Yeah, we need to find out what to do. Help us.
I should get going.
All right.
Oh,
But you're not helping us.
how do we solve the cheater?
Let's look at our inventory. Oh, we didn't get his signature from him.
Sign this, please. It's just to confirm that I made the delivery.
Certainly.
Okay, well. I guess we'll go back.
Hold on one second, Miss Ryan. I just remembered something. It's such a long time ago, I'd almost forgotten, but Manny did give me something that might be of interest.
What is it?
It's a pocket watch. Manny gave it to me the last time I saw him. I never quite understood why, but maybe you can tell me.
Did he say anything about it?
He said that when his heart started beating again, he would know. It would be like a message in Morse code, a beacon. Damn watch never worked, and the winding mechanism is broken, so it's probably not worth much. You're welcome to it if it's any help.
Thanks.
Maybe we have to get it to work.
Whoa!
Could that be it? Okay, now we have this watch.
Hello,
Thanks.
Mr. Westhouse?
Back again so soon, Miss Ryan?
I should get going.
I wanna
Alright.
grab some ice cream.
Some ice cream?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cortez said something about Mr. Westhouse being the key to shifting back. Maybe there's something magical about the watch he gave me.
Could save our game again. I'll save here.
Cortez said something about Mr. Westhouse being the key to shifting back. It's an antique pocket watch. It's not ticking. The knob used for winding the watch seems to have broken off, and there's only a tiny hole left. It's an antique pocket watch. It's not ticking. It's an antique pocket watch. It's not ticking.
Let's use the pin on the pocket watch.
If I insert this pin carefully into the hole, like so, and then slowly wind it... It worked! It's ticking!
Whoa!
Whoa, that's not natural.
Did it! It's a shift! I can go home!
By God, it's a shift. I haven't seen one for ages.
Why don't you come back with me, Mr. Westhouse? You could say hello to your old friend, Manny.
If I tried to step through that, Miss Ryan, I would suffer a most unpleasant experience. And I would be lost in the between forever. Besides, I built this house with my own two hands. I wouldn't want to leave it to these barbarians. And what does your Stark have to offer me? This world is more recognizable to me now. Now you go ahead, Miss Ryan. Go back. And don't let your curiosity of the unknown tempt you into making another shift.
Thanks for your help.
Say hello to Manny for me. Tell him I'm doing all right. And then I said, thanks.
Thank you.
Cortez. Oh, God, it's real. It's all true. I saw it. I saw the other world. Arcadia. Either I'm going crazy or you were right about everything.
Let's hope for the latter, mi amiga? So I gather your trip was a success.
Success? My whole world has been turned topsy-turvy, so I don't think success is the right word. Nothing about it makes sense. The fact is, I don't believe in magic.
The sun does not need you to believe in it to rise in the morning, señorita. You have seen the truth with your own 2 eyes. I can do nothing more to convince you. It is up to you now.
Well, do I have a choice? I have to believe at least some of it. My life wouldn't make much sense otherwise.
You are a true skeptic, April. Está bien. We need your kind to balance the hopeless romantics like myself.
Should we ask him, what happens now? Who are you really, Cortez? Or you helped me back, didn't you?
Who are you, really?
Who are you really, Cortez?
Yeah, you son of a bitch. Answer my questions.
Excuse me?
People knew you over there in Arcadia. Tobias. He didn't know you by your real name, but he did know you. And Mr. Westhouse, he knew you too, as Chavez, but several hundred years ago.
So my secrets are being revealed, are they?
I wouldn't say that, because you're still a mystery to me. Or so.
Good. You see, señorita, mystery is important.
Is he
To
the
know
old
everything,
guardian?
To know the whole truth is dull. There is no magic in that.
That could
Magic is not knowing. Magic is wondering about what and how and where.
I'd settle for the truth, just to be able to know you. Because, honestly, I don't mean this in a bad way. You scare me, Cortez. I'm afraid of you.
Did you see what Sarah says?
And you are not the only one, mi amiga. I'm sorry, but whatever it is about me that mystifies you, it will have to stay a secret.
You don't
There
know.
There
You
are
don't
things
know.
even you should not know.
Gee, thanks. That really
Of course,
helped.
when potential game
Perdóname.
spoilers come up,
Perhaps
that's when
later, when we
Sarah
are certain of what
responds.
the future holds, okay? I think I can promise you that, Señorita Ryan, later. But for now, we must speak of more important matters.
Let's ask him what happens now.
What happens now?
The Minstrom told you about the balance, about Stark and Arcadia.
A man named Tobias. He was called the Vestrum, I think. Vestrum Tobias.
Ah, so Tobias made Vestrum que bien good. I knew he would go far when I first met him years ago. He was just an Instrum then, a student of the balance, but he was smart and resourceful. So you know what is going on with the balance.
Tobias told me that the Guardian was missing and that the balance was failing. He said this would bring chaos into both worlds.
As we are already seeing, your dreams, your nightmares, they are part of these. You sense chaos more keenly than most.
Night, Sarah.
But even
Tonight,
they are
we're
beginning to notice
probably
that
gonna
things are not
quit
as
playing
they
soon.
should be. Like last night.
What about last night?
What about last night?
What you saw, you were not alone this time. There were others. And they saw the same thing. Not nightmares anymore. Real. The first sign
Real.
of the damage chaos
Real.
can do. The divide is being breached. It is not yet time for the worlds to be united.
Good night, Sarah.
A breach could prove catastrophic.
Sarah says, get less blind
You
soon.
helped me back, didn't you?
To shift? See? The power is yours, yes? But for now, you need me to focus your powers to call forth your dreams.
Dreams?
You must pass through the world of dreams. It is the only way. You are capable of opening a shift on your own, but you might not be able to.
What do you mean?
The power. The magic is within you. And when you sleep, sometimes you open the portal without even being aware of it. But when you're awake, it's more difficult. With practice, you will do it.
I don't think I want to do it.
You must. The worlds depend on it.
So what do I do?
We must work together, April. I can't do it alone, and neither can you.
But what exactly is it that we have to do?
4 things. We must find the Lost Guardian, we must locate the gateway to his realm, and the disc that is the key to his tower, and we must do what we can to curtail and defeat the Vanguard.
Well, that's a lot of stuff, John.
That is a lot of stuff.
How are we going to find the Guardian?
The moment he surrendered his throne and left his realm, he stepped back into our world. This world, Stark. This is where he was born, and so this is where he must return to.
But he could be anywhere, right?
This city has power, April. Not magic, but the opposite of magic. And it draws people to it like flies to an open fire. All the pieces of the puzzle come together here. You, me, the Vanguard, the Guardian. I can guarantee you that he's here. But where exactly, I do not know. I think maybe the Vanguard do. I think they may have him.
Whoa.
If they have him, how are we going to get him back? And why do they need him? Why do we need him?
He left his realm, but he's the last Guardian. And only he can open the doorway back to his realm to let his successor through. The Vanguard knows this. But what they don't know, yet, is how to get there.
Wow.
You want to quit playing for tonight?
I think so. I was getting neck cramps from staring at my iPad.
Okay. Let me save. I think I can save right now. Oh, no, I can't. Oh, I gotta ask all these questions
Who
first.
know about the gateway to the Guardian's realm?
We'll just have to listen to this.
That I do not know.
And then we'll
That knowledge wouldn't be here in Stark. You must go to Arcadia, study the books, talk with the Minstrom and others who might know, but not yet. First, we must finish our mission here.
Where is the key?
Where's the key to the Guardian's realm?
In Arcadia. The key contains 2 parts. One is the disc itself, the other is the 4 jewels, the eyes of the dragons. That gives the disc the properties of the balance and makes it complete.
Where is this disc you speak of?
Where is the disc?
The disc was left in the care of the Sentinel 10,000 years ago. In the beginning, it was kept in the open, displayed for all to see. But not anymore. Not since thieves tried to make away with it. They will know where it is. Ask Tobias, Vestrum Tobias.
Where are the 4 jewels?
Ah, the eyes of the dragons. They are kept by the 4 dragons themselves. 2 in Arcadia and 2 in Stark. The white dragon has 1, as does the old one. These you must find yourself. I'll help you with the others.
How do we defeat the Vanguard?
The Vanguard are strong here and growing stronger. Even in Arcadia, they are gaining a foothold. And with the Tyrant on a leash, the future looks quite bleak.
How do you know so much about what's going on in Arcadia?
Voices whisper in my ear, señorita. Voices that I trust.
You're saying the Vanguard are strong here. How come I haven't heard about them?
They don't go by that name here.
Uh-oh.
Did you ever hear of the Church of Voltec?
Voltec?
They're...
Voltec!
Nearly killed Tech.
That's the Vanguard?
Not that guy.
See?
Voltec.
Then they're
5
big.
robots combined to
Very
make
big.
him.
But why
Whoa!
Why assume a different name here?
In Arcadia, they flaunt their philosophy. They preach the destruction of the balance under the pretense of returning humankind to the glories of the past. Here, they cannot do that. So they have integrated themselves slowly but surely into society under the subterfuge of the New Age religion, and they've built a financial empire to match governments.
They have that much money?
The Vanguard own multinational companies. They own planets, April. They own armies. All they need is the balance, and they will own everything. The twin worlds will be at their mercy.
So, we basically don't stand a chance, do we? Against an enemy like that.
If we hold at bay the forces of chaos, and if we ensure the natural continuation of the Guardian's role within the balance, then they will have lost.
How are we supposed to fight this chaos you keep talking about?
You're the key, April. You have the power to shift, yes? But there's more to you than that. You are a child of the balance. And you... no, that will have to wait. By just being alive, you counter chaos. Without you, last night might have turned out much worse. That tiny breach might have been permanent.
I didn't do anything.
And imagine the power you wield when you really do something. Trust me on this, amiga. It's instinctive to you to fight chaos. You see it so clearly, and you will know what to do. You are most needed in Arcadia, where chaos is a part of reality. The tidal wave will hit there first, and unless it's subdued before it hits Stark full force, we'll never stand a chance. So you will have to travel to Arcadia after we are done here.
Okay, so that's it? Kick some Vanguard ass, find the Guardian, locate the entrance to his realm, and a 10,000-year-old disc and 4 Dragon Eye jewels? And oh, April, make sure you do battle with the physical manifestations of chaos along the way, because hey, that's your destiny. It's impossible, Cortez. I can't do these things. I'm 18, I'm an artist. No, not even that, I'm nobody. You can't place all these responsibilities on my shoulders. I can't carry that much.
I will help you, April. Others too, you're not alone.
Well, I feel very alone, and I can't even tell anybody about this. Yeah, hi, how are you? I'm the Chosen One. Can you help me save the world from evil and chaos?
There is no Chosen One, April. There are only those who would and those who wouldn't. You have a choice between the two.
You said I had powers, that I wasn't like everybody else.
True, but you still have a choice. Prophecies can never unravel the will of a single human. You are one of many possible paths,
Yeah, Jen.
but unfortunately,
Prophecies can't
most of the
unravel
alternative
the
paths
will
have
of-
been blocked by
Of Jennifer.
circumstances beyond our control. The world does depend on
You
you,
have a choice between
but you have not been chosen.
the turtle
You
and
choose
Mr.
for
Bear.
yourself what you are and
No!
what you will be.
I will defy choice. I will defy it. Defy.
Alright, I guess you don't have a choice.
What happens if I choose no, no way?
I choose
I'm not a
both of
fortune
them.
teller, nor am I a Vinar. What will happen?
Are you a Vinar?
Something else? That's all I can tell you. Something else. But I'm sure it won't be anything good. Not unless you agree to help.
But I can't do it. I'm not who you think I am. I'm not your savior. I don't have any magic powers. I'm just this girl. I'm just me.
I'm just
The
a
choice is
girl
yours,
in
April.
the world.
As always, the
No
choice
doubt.
is yours.
It's not much of a choice, is it?
For what it's worth? Perhaps not. Still, you need to come to the decision on your own.
Okay.
Then the choice will have to be, yes, let's save the world. Where do we start?
Here, in Newport. We must find out about the Vanguard.
Sarah wants to know what
Their
we're up to
headquarters
Friday
are in
night.
this city.
Jen.
But where?
Oh,
Do they have the Guardian under
Friday,
lock and
I'm
key?
actually supposed
What
to
are the
hang out
weaknesses?
with family people
Once we've done
on
that,
Friday.
you must travel to Arcadia.
But Jen's not doing
I
anything.
cannot go there, and
I'm getting
besides,
work done,
I have
but
things
I
to
don't
take
know.
care of here.
I don't have to go to the family
Except-
people.
Where the hell do I go to find out about
Why,
the
what's
Vanguard?
happening
The
Friday?
library? The
I
net?
think Sarah wants to do something.
Valuable information is hard to find. Remember the
That's
painting
okay
I
with
showed
you.
you yesterday?
No,
Sure.
it's alright. As long as you
The
still get my
artist.
glasses.
A boy named Warren.
I need my
I
glasses.
told you about him, yes?
Sure.
Warren is involved in a lot of activities that aren't exactly legal. He has connections. He can point us in the right direction.
All right. Okay. Where do I find him?
My friend, Father Raul at the Hope Street Cathedral.
Raul.
He's had some contact with the guy.
Raul.
Ask him.
Wait. Did you say Hope Street?
Yes?
As in the most dangerous neighborhood in Newport?
You can do it, April.
I don't usually follow the civic affairs of the city. I remember Hope Street when they first built it. A clean neighborhood.
That must have been a very long time ago.
Still, I'm sure you'll be safe. You're a girl, no? A self-respecting gentleman would never harm a girl.
It's the self-respecting gentleman part I'm concerned about. Still, I can handle myself.
Yeah.
Father Raul, was
Yeah,
it?
you tell
At
him.
the Hope Street Cathedral?
Yes. He will lead you in the right direction. Help you find Warren Hughes. When you're done tomorrow, we will meet up at the cathedral late in the afternoon. I need to speak with Raul as well.
Raul.
Okay, good. It's a plan then?
Enjoy yourself tonight, April. Who knows what the future may hold? Good night.
Well, that sure was a lot of information.
That was a ton of information.
Did you get all that, Jennifer?
I think so.
All right. Time to save our game. Sarah says, if I do come over, I'm gonna have to be uber careful. Why do you have to be so careful, Sarah? What's up? Well, we'll find out on Messenger where we can talk instantly. I'm gonna go ahead and quit. We're going to stop the stream now. Thanks for watching.
Thank you. Bye. I'm gonna beat that laggy, Chris.